Did you order the meat? Of course you did. It's Meat Fist. We're starting out with the females here in the one-on-one. Get it on. Fran Stallin versus Ripley. A normal match here. Look at that big drop kick from the Romanian menace. Now she's looking to toss her. There it is. Right on the tile. Fran Stallin with the big clothesline taking down Ripley. Ripley now with the counter. Back up to her feet. Goes for the kick. Misses. Oh, and a big. I don't even know what to call that at this point. She does it so often, though. Probably should have a name for it. Some kind of orbital flip maneuver. How often she's up there. Ripley just tossing Fran prime side. They're now both outside. Ripley looking to work on that thigh. Trying to slow that mobility down there. But Fran, those legs are working just fine. She jogs all the damn time. She's a big athlete. Look at that. Ripley just tossing her to the old bellman over there in the corner. I always forget about Jim and John over there. Big elbow. Fran Stallin now. Look at that. Lifting her by the breast. And just power slams her. Little spine buster. Looking to do it again. I'm getting real familiar with the outside. We're at a 7 count. What's Ripley going to do? She's now tossing Fran Stallin. But Fran getting the counter. Wait a minute. We're at an 8. We're going to see a count out. Ripley's got to get back in. Ripley now unloading on the unibrow enthusiast. There it is. There's the uppercut. Fran Stallin wiggles her way out, rolls right back in, right into the go-behind, the warm embrace of Ripley. Ripley now with the clothesline. Keep in mind, Ripley is a former rack record champ. So she knows how to beat up a fellow female. This is nothing new. Hell, she's been going toe-to-toe with the guys just fine. Look at that! Get the fuck off of me, bitch! There it is. The shove that saved lives, that saved Ripley's life and so many others up in orbit. The old Wayland Yutani special. Wait a minute. She's setting it up. Wait, that's the chest burster. She's going to burst Fran Stallin's chest. You're seeing it live. There it is, into a pin, looking to get the win here. And she picks it up. Ripley continuing to kick ass. There it is. Ripley just ripping Fran Stallin a new one there. Xenomorph venom and all. Better watch your back next time. Welcome to match 2 here. We got Steven Seagal going up against Master Betty in an over-the-top rope match here. Get it on! What is Betty doing? He's just exposing his back. I don't know what the hell that logic was. You know, if Betty loses to Seagal, there really is something wrong with Betty. Betty has just not been on his A game. Look at Seagal. He's sizing up. Beautiful super kick. Right to the bald spot as well. Yeah, no, say what you will about Seagal. He might be 400 pounds, but he's actually been performing quite well recently. Beautiful pitcher's punch there. From Seagal. Seagal now in the grasp of the Iron Claw of Betty, but not for long. Tossing Betty right back down. Tries to go for a possum attack, but Seagal shuts that shit down. Seagal now with Betty putting him on the ropes there, looking to send him out early, get an early win. He's going to pull it off. Look at Master Betty has been sent back to the garbage dump in record time. Here at the Eastern Echelon, what is going on with Betty? In the short time that he's been off, he hasn't been himself. God, 400 pounds indeed. And all of that Betty felt. That's me. Maybe that camouflage is really paying off for Seagal. No one can see him. Betty was fighting a ghost. A 400-pound ghost. Terrifying. It's tag time here at the Eastern Echelon. We got Short Bus going up against the Ancient Aliens. Get it on! Chunk versus Crypto here, starting out. Crypto with a big back kick. Chunk though back up to his feet. Crypto looking for another angle here. Gonna toss Chunk to the ropes into the corner. Beautiful monkey flip technique. He's learned so much from the apes here. And a big elbow drop right on the nose of Chunk. Ooh, Chunk though got a whiff of a Babe Ruth in the audience, and that woke him up. Now he's working on the hands of Crypto, stomping on him. Chunk here defending all Babe Ruths on Earth. He's doing us a favor. But wait a minute, the anal probe. God, Chunk now experiencing something far worse than diabetes. Oh, there it is. Sending him back down. Oh, but Chunk immediately getting back up to his feet. It was all a ploy. Chunk's always had the advantage, but wait a minute, not for long. Crypto. You never want to put Crypto in the atmosphere. Never that. Look at that. Just sending him to the pits of hell. Chunk surprisingly not injured by that. His belly took the brunt of it. Oh, but Crypto has other plans. The lunar lander. Now keep in mind, this is a knockout match. And Crypto's looking to end it already. We're at a 5 count. Is he going to get him? Chunk now soaring through the cosmos. Then he crashes down and he knocked him out. Oh, God. There's some fast matches in this episode. Crypto just soloed that. Chunk should have tagged in Sloth, but you know what? That's the short bus for you. It's just how they roll. Ancient Aliens pulling out another win. The double barrel champs. Going into the next match here, you already know this is going to be a good one. Captain Picard versus the Russian Soldier 1. Get it on! Keep in mind, both of these individuals here currently undefeated. They have not lost. You know, the new debuting fighters are really... they're having a great opening in the meet this year. Got a regular match here. Time's ticking down. What is the Russian Soldier going to do? Oh, big clothesline. Picard down. It's green versus red. Russia versus... space? France? I'm not exactly quite sure. I guess Starfleet. Russian Soldier back up to his feet, taking down the captain, looking to go for a trust fall right onto the stomach of the captain there, going straight into a pin. Gets a 1 and a 2. Already a minute into this match. The Russian Soldier now give him the old hammer and sickle there, right to the schnoz. Captain's rolling out, rolls back in, right into the arms of the soldier. Tosses Picard to the ropes, starting to bounce here. Wait a minute. Picard, though, gets the takedown. And a big boot to the face of Captain Picard. Picard, though, gets back on his feet, looking to change things up a bit. Oh, but now he's back on the tile there. Beautiful moonsault, but it simply just not connected. Blew out his ribcage there. Picard now putting Russian Soldier on the ropes here, tossing him. What's he going to do here? Oh, the judo toss. A Klingon toss. One might say, oh, wait a minute. Picard is going where no one has gone before. There it is. That's the captain. Giving it to you. The old Earl Grey goes into a pin, gets the 1, the 2, and that's where it stops. Oh, but the soldier switching it up a little bit here. About to give him the vodka. Tossing. Oh, beautiful Russian rocket. Is that going to be enough, though? Goes into a pin, gets the 1, the 2, and he grabs a 3. Russian Soldier. The one and only Russian Soldier. As far as I'm concerned, taking out Captain Picard, continuing the win streak. Definitely the strongest fighter for the Eastern Echelon. Oh, it's time. Welcome back to Peachtree Retirement. Time for a demotion match. You knew it was only a matter of time till it happened. You knew we were going back to the retirement home, especially with the amount of old people we have. That's right. Everything Lorenzo just said is accurate. Whoever goes into the back of that ambulance is going to lose this match and be kicked off of the current roster. That's right. They are fighting for their lives. These are the 2 worst fighters in the Eastern Echelon. Whoever loses is going to be replaced with someone else. In the reserve there, Amelia already taken out Wesker. They've lost all their matches so far, so we'll see how they do here. Who's going to be the winner? Amelia, oddly enough, tossing Wesker back in, opening the back of the ambulance there. Here comes Wesker. Oh, running right in to the boot of Amelia. She's looking to fly. Feeling a little bit of that barometric pressure. It's in the air. Wesker now tossing Amelia. Amelia now being lifted up by Wesker, but she gets the counter. And a beautiful reverse neck snap there. And knees on the face of Wesker. You know, it's been a while since we've been at the Peachtree Retirement. At first, I didn't think they'd let us back in. We quite literally drove a ambulance in the front door here. But you know what? I guess they're just used to it. Look at that. Amelia now taking a big forehead there from Wesker. Ooh, but Amelia with the open counter. And another forehead bash. Wesker now just tossing her outside to the front, right in the headlights there. We're getting real familiar with the interior of this ambulance here. Amelia's caught in the headlights like a deer. Can't quite see what's going on here. Amelia's getting fucking blasted. Wesker's losing his mind. He's going back into the ring here, trying to catch his breath. Looks like both of these back on their feet now. About to see a collision. Here comes Amelia taking some punches, dishing out the heat. You're about to catch the tailwind. Oh, look at that. Punch to the jaw. He's never felt something quite like that. Wesker down the back of the ambulance. She's just fucking kicking him in the nose. God, is Wesker gonna lose to Amelia? It's looking like it. Amelia just tossing Wesker. He's going back to Umbrella. God, this strain of T-Virus is just doing Wesker no favors. Amelia just has him on the ropes looking to end him. Is she gonna get it? She's holding on, trying to push him, sending Wesker back off the roster. Does she have enough upper body strength? No, she does not. Amelia simply is too weak. But she still has the hope and determination to make it across the sea. But we know that plane's gonna crash. We'll see. Here it comes. Oh, there's the crash. There's the crash. I was just talking about that. Wesker now tossing Amelia on the bumper there, looking to put her in. Just throws her in there, taking out the trash. Get off the roster. I will saturate you. Is Wesker going to pull it off? Is he going to get it? He's just one door away from winning this match. And Amelia kicking down the door. Damn biplane came crashing in. You weren't ready, Wesker. Wesker now with the advantage. Fucking loop-de-looped her. God, all of the geriatrics are having a great time of their life right now watching these two go at it. Look at all these old people. Man. Very extensive retirement home. I was not aware. Here comes Amelia. Goes for the drop kick, but Wesker anticipates it. So it's that Ouroboros reflexes. But Amelia's looking to crash. Does it again and lands it. Keep in mind there is no timer on this match. There will be no ties. There will be a loser. Oh, beautiful leg guillotine from Amelia. Amelia, though, going to a very familiar place, looking to fly. There it is, beautiful. Stomach buster. You're going to feel that in the morning. Amelia goes for the grab. By God, the Zippo lighter. Look, God, Amelia really is doing whatever it takes to win now. Just to stay alive. To keep the dream going. God, look at Wesker's face. Look at fucking singed. That's lore accurate, like when he fell in the volcano. Yeah, and people here thought he died. No, he's a meat fist. Chris never finished the business. Amelia, looking to finish it. He's got him outside. Putting him on his feet, grabbing Wesker, but Wesker gets the counter, tossing Amelia right back in. Wesker's here to make a statement. You're gonna use a fucking Zippo lighter on me, bitch? Look at that. Beautiful DDT. This ain't no Netflix, Wesker. This is the real deal. Amelia now with Wesker, putting him on the ropes there, looking to go for some kind of chop there. Oh, he's got him caught in the ropes, wrenching on the knee. Here comes Amelia. Beautiful wing clip maneuver. I don't know what else to call that. The biplane's flying in. Awesome, Wesker. Wesker once more getting that Irish whip counter. I think we're about to see the end here. I think the conclusion, we're about to witness it. Looks like Wesker's trying to finish the fight, but Amelia gets the counter. And now he's on the chopping block. Wesker now tossed into the back of the ambulance. Could this be it for Wesker? Could this be it for Umbrella Corps? Is Wesker going to be bested by a small woman? By God, Amelia Earhart has done it, and she is going to stay on the roster. God, Mrs. Fucker would be proud. The dream lives on. Welcome back to St. Joseph's Middle School here. Time for the junior matches. What we got here? We got Feral Kid going up against Anne Frank and Tiny Tina. Triple threat time. Here it is. Feral Kid taking down the junior champ already. He's just tossing Tina. Anne Frank now taking the fight to both of them. She's just slap chopping him. Oh, there goes Anne Frank. Soaring through the sky there. Tina now facing off against the Feral Kid. Beautiful monkey flip there. Little high angle monkey toss. Anne Frank. What's she got? She's got a football. Watch out. Beautiful. Touchdown there. And a flip. And now she's meditating. She's really tapped into her religion there. I was not aware. Oh, wait a minute. Anne Frank. Beautiful schoolgirl roll up into a straight kick. Goal, but Tiny Tina now has the football. But Feral Kid, look at that toss. She went back up to the attic and right back down. But Feral Kid goes into a rolling pin maneuver trying to get a quick elimination. But he's only going to get a one. Got Tina just spectating at this point. Look, she wants a part of it. Feral Kid's not having it, though. He's just playing with this beautiful crossbody from out of nowhere. Tina now into a spinning DDT. You gotta keep your guard up around the Feral Kid, alright? He's been a menace. And Frank with another weapon. And one of the most lethal ones, an apple. Here it comes. Ooh, but Tina shuts that shit down, bitch slaps her, and then sends her on the mat. And here comes the drop kick. Tina having no problem taking on these two kids. And Frank trying to catch her breath there, gets back in the bounce house. But another sneaky roll-up pin from the Feral Kid. Picks up a 2 that time. Butt bomb, but it missed. It did connect a little bit there on the Feral Kid. That sneaky pin, wait a minute. Tina pinning Anne Frank. She only picks up a 2. Now they're going into it. Feral Kid leaps but misses. God, Tina just fighting everyone at once right now. That's what you need. God, Anne Frank with another weapon. The rubber mallet. Into a pin. God, she's really playing dirty. Only picks up a 2 there. Tina now with the apple. Feral Kid back on his feet. Kicks her in the nose. Watch out for that apple, Feral Kid. It's lethal. He prefers raw meat. Tiny Tina tossing him. She's going to the top rope. Beautiful drop kick. Anne Frank now trying to get in on the action. Tossing Tina prime side. And now she's going to steal Tiny Tina's glory. God, Tina's just insulting everyone now. God, got a lot of ass right now. Anne Frank misses. Feral Kid smells blood in the water and trips her. We have another weapon in here. A cone. Tina now lifting him up. Oh, beautiful maneuver. And Frank with a double knee to the stomach there. Feral Kid back in. Goes for the fuzzy fist. And Frank with a beautiful dodge. Tossing Feral Kid into the ref there. Into an Anne Frankensteiner. For the pin. Is she going to take him down? And she does. God, another weapon has entered the bounce house. A bowling pin and a knee to Tiny Tina's face. And Frank now trying to get the pin and win this match. She only picks up a 2. It's just the two girls here. Tiny Tina versus Anne Frank. Feral Kid's going back to the cave. Anne Frank with the nut buster. Not quite as effective, but still an attack nonetheless. Anne Frank picking up Tina. Oh God! The armbar mid-spot! I've never seen such a lethal move before. Jesus, look at the pain that Tina's exerting. Look at that expression. God, the 9 layers of hell, the Star of David, she has the apple. You're seeing the juniors champ in action, in her prime form. Beautiful maneuver from Anne Frank. Now she's flipping. What's she doing? God, you can't see her. Wait, that's the You Can't Find Me. Oh, God, she knocked her out. Oh, but she found that fist. I'll tell you that much. Tina found that fist. The Star of David. Oh, God. That's Anne Frank for you. Just putting it in the diary each win.
Then we sang and danced for hours. I know tomorrow will be even better.
If you have ever wondered what pure testosterone looks like, there's no need to imagine any further. You're seeing it. We got these 3 going at Ed, Charlie Brown, and Turbo Kid in a twin finisher match. First one to land 2 of their finishing moves is going to win. We even brought the cage with us. The St. Joseph's Middle School cage. They have a few of these, if you can believe that. Turbo Kid taking down Charlie Brown and Ed. You keep in mind that all these fighters, all these gladiators are powerhouses. These are some big, heavy hitters. Listen to that slam. Oh, God. Turbo Kid just taking on everyone right now. Putting Ed in the corner. Sets him up. Now he's just wrenching on the arm of Ed. No more chunky puffs for you, mister. Oh, but Charlie Brown taking him to Browntown. Beautiful spin. Just sends him on the bounce house there. Charlie Brown now taking on Ed. Punches him in the nose. Goes for a throw, but here comes Turbo Kid. A short arm clothesline taking down Charlie Brown. Once more, Turbo Kid just on point with these counters. Getting a lot of momentum on the side, but Charlie Brown looking to change that. Punches him in the brim of the hat, I think. Now he's putting him on the ropes. Charlie Brown. God, everyone's just hulking up. Here comes Charlie Brown. Knee to the face. Knee to the face. Turbo Kid brushed that off pretty well. Here comes Ed now. Oh, the double team. Lifting Charlie Brown up in the double knee smash. And now, Ed attacking Turbo Kid. The truce is over. Everything's temporary in the juniors division. There it is, the DDT. And Charlie Brown with the drop kick. What is Charlie Brown going to do now? Takes a punch to the gut from Turbo Kid. And a suplex from Ed. God, listen to these slams. Creating like minor earthquakes with each toss. Look at that. And a beautiful elbow to the face of Ed. Charlie Brown now going for a ride once more, but he doesn't like that ride. He gets out of it. Here comes Ed, though. Beautiful clothesline. And a headbutt right to the nose of Charlie Brown. Who's going to land their first finishing technique? Could be anyone. Oh, my bet is on Turbo Kid. Turbo Kid gets out of Charlie Brown's hold there. Brown being tossed into the corner. Oh, but you forgot about Ed. You forgot about Ed. Ed tossing Turbo Kid. Oh, Charlie Brown counters out of it. Now he's rushing after Ed. Here comes beautiful clothesline taking down the big loaf. And now just disciplining Turbo Kid. Force feeding him as vegetables. This will teach you to take down the football. Ed now working on the lower legs. Charlie Brown back up to his feet. Ed, though, just a little bit faster, lifting up. Charlie Brown, beautiful power slam. And then a knee to the face from Turbo Kid. Ed trying to get some breathing room there. Oh, the peanut crusher from Charlie Brown. Now he's lifting up Turbo Kid, setting him up for a power bomb. There it is. Ooh. Oh, the burr. The burr head bump from Ed. God in the eyes, throat and groin from the Turbo Kid. Oh, God. Pure rage and testosterone is locked within these cage walls. And he flapjacks him. God, the cage is for your safety, not theirs. Ooh, Ed. I believe that was the gnome stick. Ed reverses it though and slams him on his belly there. Now he's targeting Charlie Brown. Ed is just out for scalps. Ed's on pikes. You take away his chunky puffs, you unleash the monster that is Ed. Oh, the double forearm bash. Charlie Brown's just bashing everyone in the nose. Those sock'em boppers are loose. Look at that strength from Turbo Kid. God, what a match. This is a good one. We always get the best matches to end Meat Fist on, I'll be honest. I'll keep it $150 straight up. The best for last. Look at that headbutt. Here comes Turbo Kid with the clothesline. Still no finishing moves. You gotta land 2 of those to win this one. Could be here for the next week. Judgment base. Look at that clothesline, but he missed. Turbo Kid's gonna show you how it's done. He goes for the woodpecker technique, but misses. That's gonna be more duct tape for the fucking bounce house. Just picking up Charlie Brown, sending him back down. Here comes Ed, though. Fucking bops him, body checks him, and then Ed with the clothesline. God, it's like watching 3 gorillas, silverback gorillas, just duke it out. This is what pure instinct and muscle looks like. There it is, another slam. Here comes Ed, though. Tossing Charlie Brown to the ropes with a counter. Charlie Brown now lifting up Ed. Right on the knee. Welcome to Browntown. God, look at this fight. These counters. Reversals out the wazoo, putting him on the cross and just sending him back down to hell. He gets right back up. Look, God, it's like a circus in here. Charlie Brown now lifting up Turbo Kid, power slams him once more. I'm surprised the bounce house can withstand these titans. Look at that. Still no finishers to be found. Beautiful headbutt from Turbo Kid. Ed, though's got plans. He's got plans. He's putting Turbo Kid on the top rope here. Oh, wait a minute. I know what this is. He's getting the jawbreaker. Wait a minute. Turbo Kid getting the counter. I don't think I've ever seen so many counters before. And a peanut crusher from Charlie Brown. Jiminy Christmas, the Thanksgiving special. Oh, but Ed doesn't want it. He prefers jawbreakers. And there it is. The chunky pop slam. Ed picking up 1 point on the board. He just needs one more to bring it home. God, the spiritual pressure emanating in a gravy plex. God damn. Ed counters that shit. Sends it back down in the clothesline. God. Welcome to Ed's cul-de-sac. You better show up prepared. And then Charlie Brown taking him to Browntown once more. Here comes Ed with the clothesline. The wildebeest is on the loose. Oh, wait, Ed, inspired by Clarence Swampton in his match, replicating the same technique. And now he's just tossing Turbo Kid. God, keep in mind, Ed was also a former juniors champ. He knows how to throw some hands. Throw the old meat fister. God, everyone's getting worn out. They're at their wits' end, but not Ed. Ed could go another 12 months. Be just fine. Look at that clothesline. Another German suplex from Turbo Kid. I don't know who's going to win this. I mean, it's got to be Ed. Beautiful clothesline, or excuse me, elbow drop. Oh, he's looking for it. He can't quite get the right angle, though. So Ed instead is just going to manhandle him. The double axe handle. You better shut that shit down. You dare try to flank Ed? But he goes for the flank instead now. Charlie Brown lifting Ed. Just sending him back down. Watch out for Turbo Kid, though. Turbo Kid setting up the gnome stick. Wait, no, he gets reversed. Charlie Brown finding an opening. God, the counters in this match. Charlie Brown sock him, bops him. Doing everything in his power here. Another double team maneuver. A double Russian leg sweep from these two. And the Burrhead bump. The bull is loose. And Ed is looking to end the match. Well, he's going to set up the jawbreaker. But Turbo Kid comes in for the save, preventing the end of the match. That would have been it. Ed now bleeding in the corner. Got our first blood, surprisingly. Charlie Brown now fucking throwing him once more. God damn. Here comes Charlie Brown. The clothesline. Wait, he ain't done. Putting some stank on it. And the spear. Oh, wait. Turbo Kid with the go behind on Charlie Brown. Power slams him. God, this is what true might looks like. Look at that Ed just ignoring the damage from Turbo Kid. Goes for the kick. Into reverse. Turbo Kid grabs him in another toss. Jesus Christ. God, the eyes, throat, and groin. Got a lot of low blows from these juniors. Wait, Turbo Kid finally might land it. The gnome stick. And he gets a point on the board. He needs one more. Now he's just lifting up Charlie Brown. Tosses him on the rope there, trying to take his neck off. Ed goes for a hit, but misses. Turbo Kid sets up the gnome stick, looking to win this match. And he gets it. God damn. Turbo Kid finally grabbing a win here. A very impressive show of strength in this last match. That's going to do it for this episode of Meat Fist.